Welcome back, folks. I'm planning on doing another video for you today on 50cc Mario Kart. We're going to have a look and see if we can get through the next cup. We're looking at the Flower Cup here, Nitro Grand Prix. I'm hoping it will unlock one of the next cups if we can obviously come in first place. I'm not particularly familiar with these tracks, so this could go very, very wrong, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's try and get a good start. Pressing accelerate just after the 2 gives you quite a good acceleration, and most of you will have noticed by now that I tend to try and drift around the corners where possible. Obviously hold the R button on the right to do a drift. You also need to then toggle your joystick. Toggle your joystick backwards and forwards, left and right. If you do that enough whilst drifting around the corner, it will give you a little blue burst and then a red burst, which will then give you a nice good speed boost as you come out of your drift. Got my green shell there. Oops, didn't mean to do that, I was going to hold on to it. I had a nice tip off Callum. Thank you, Callum, for your tip in the comments on my last video, to make sure that I hold down the L button like this, and this keeps this shell ready to protect me when I get targeted by other shells. I don't know how effective it is against blue shells, but I think it would work against. So there I had Donkey Kong try and hit me. Similar with banana skins, you can do the same thing with blocks. If you get any of those decoy blocks, you can use those in the same manner. So we're on lap 2 here. It's fairly slow at 50cc, so you tend to be out in front most of the time. Tend to only get issues from incoming shells and blue shells, which can cause you problems towards the end. But other than that, it should be plain sailing, provided you do get around the track without falling off too many times. So far, as you can see, this is fairly straightforward, so we're good to go. Obviously, it doesn't matter massively if we make too many mistakes at this point. This is only 50cc. Our mission is just to make sure we get through the Grand Prix and end in first place. I don't know if you even have to get 40 out of 40 over the cup. I can't remember that much, but I assume Mario Kart generally allows you to unlock stuff. New characters, new cups, new engine ratings. I don't know whether the DS version has got a mirror mode. Sometimes they have that after 150cc, but I intend to find out with you guys. We'll play along and see what happens. So that should be job done on the first cup, on the first stage. Okay, let's see what we've got in store for the next one. Okay, Delfino Square, Urban City. Means I'm going to hit lots of walls. So accelerating just after the 2 for a boost start. Which way's it going? Bending around to left and right. No, left then right. Okay, yep. As you can see, I'm not particularly familiar with this. I used to play Mario Kart a lot on the Super Nintendo, SNES, as many of us know it fondly. Oh, you can keep a bomb there as well. I don't know whether that provides much protection or whether it's just going to explode on there, but let's watch it and see what happens. Anyhow, the Super Nintendo was where I learned to play Mario Kart. I'm very addicted to that when I was younger. Most of the tricks are similar, although I did appreciate seeing the shortcuts on that. In fact, there probably are shortcuts in here. If you know of any shortcuts in... does it protect against blue shells, clearly. If you know of any shortcuts in Nintendo DS tracks, then do let me know. I'd be interested to hear about those. I haven't obviously looked for any yet. They might be useful when it comes to time trialling and things like that. Talking of time trialling, it was suggested to me the other day, or earlier today in fact, that I should provide some ghost data when I do my time trials. I'll look into that for you and see whether I can add that as well, for you to then try and download against me, download and race against me if you fancy it. Obviously you'll be able to see the general times that pop up on the screen. The ghost data is more fun, obviously. We'll see what I can do there once we've unlocked enough tracks and cups. I will give you some ghost data hopefully, if I can, so that you play against me. In the meantime, I need to learn what these tracks look like. Where to drift, what's going on. Oh, that's a bad drift. Oh, that's terrible. epic crash. The other thing I wanted to mention this evening is that I'm planning on doing a little competition. I'm planning on giving away a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo DS Lite probably, and I'm planning on giving that away to whoever can create the best channel art for me. I'm going to give you 2 weeks until next Sunday, and then I will make the decision as to whose channel art is best. You'll notice that my channel at the moment has not got much in the way of artwork, so it would be a good thing to add on. Okay, we're back with Waluigi Pinball. Apologies, I didn't manage to sort out the quick start here. Slight distraction between the two races, so apologies if you notice some interference. Let's focus again. So, let's go down there. Okay, we seem to be on some sort of pinball machine. Balls floating around. I'm guessing they're going to hurt if I bump into them. Looks like a nice big corner. Let's hold that little block there. Not getting as much drift as I want here at the minute, but never mind. Oh dear, what's this going on? Oh, that's dangerous. That shouldn't have flinched, now they've got a question mark block, but never mind. Oh dear. Good job with 50cc to get us warmed up. By the time we've gone through these at least once, we might have a little bit more idea what's going on second lap. I'm tempted to use this block because they're pretty useless. I'll keep a shell and actually get something decent out of the question mark block next time. But then again, it doesn't look like there's anyone tailing me anytime soon. I was wondering about whether to try and pick up a mushroom and see if I can dodge a blue shell. That could be fun. I don't know if it's possible, I've heard that you can do it. Anyhow, back to the competition briefly. I'm planning on letting you have a Nintendo DS Lite, or the winners have a Nintendo DS Lite. So I'd like a good profile picture. I'd like some footage of some of the games I've been playing, that kind of thing, to be collaged together to make a nice banner for the top of the page where it's currently blank. So you've got 2 weeks, and on the Sunday I will make my decision as to who's won that competition. Obviously essentially free to enter, but you need to see what you can come up with. Obviously email me your artwork and I will take a look. Good luck to all. I've slightly renamed my page as well, and I've put up an early entry as, oops, not paying attention. I've put up an early entry as I received some artwork from Thomas Owen, so thank you to Thomas Owen who has provided the artwork and pointed out that we do need some new artwork. So obviously his entry will go into the competition. If I get none others, that will have to remain as my channel artwork, you may want to improve his, and you may want to provide your own best efforts. But good luck in that competition. I look forward to seeing what you can come up with. Obviously make sure that if you are at school and you are revising, that you do not spend too much time making artwork and you are actually doing a revision. That all said, enjoy and we'll see what you can come up with. Right, back to this game. Oh dear. Now I realise why it's a pinball track. Okay. Thankfully, moving around to take advantage of my incompetence. Moleskin nicely defends off the red shell. And that's job done, even if it was pretty poor driving. You can have a good chuckle at that later if you wish. Right, let's move on to this last one and see if we can unlock this new course. I'm excited to see what tracks are available. Shroom Ridge. Oh good, cars driving down the circuit. I think this makes some fun. Oh, at least we've got signposts telling me which way to go. I thought they said it was sharp corner. I tend to wait for the straights before I release the speed boost. Obviously slipstream is quite cool too. If you can get in the slipstream and strum one else, then you can get a bit of a speed boost from that for past them without needing to get a speed boost of any sort. Everyone from their slipstream, so stay behind them if you can. And it'll slowly build up. In these roady ones, it normally pays to sit in the middle of the road, obviously. Yes, you may not have quite the best line on the corners, but it keeps you out of the way of oncoming traffic and you don't get smashed into. So I'll get right there, but not too big a deal. Oh, I didn't need to release that. There we go, that's the end of lap 1. It looks like a fairly pleasant circuit, 50cc, not going to be too tricky. Should be able to stay ahead, get the goal, move on, and we can start having some more fun with 100 and 50cc later on. Perhaps a mirror mode if there is one, I don't know. It might be something else in stock in the Nintendo DS. I also haven't talked about character selection yet, why I've chosen Luigi. Not much reason really, other than he's got a reasonable speed. If you're a complete beginner to Mario Kart, then it's a good idea to pick characters that have got good acceleration. If you've been playing a little bit and know the basics, a little bit about drifting and how to hold your line and not come off too much, then you can go for someone with a little bit more speed. Obviously if you're an expert, then you might want to go for one of the heavyweight characters because you're less likely to get bashed around and they normally have much higher top speeds. So it really depends on your personal play style. Some people like to go for characters that have got good items. If you're always at the back of the field, then that might be helpful. I'll get you up the field a bit quicker. So you might want to change your characters from 50cc to 150cc, depending on where you are in the field. Even if you're always in the middle of the pack, then you might want to go for someone with a little bit more speed or someone with more acceleration. If you're doing a track like Rainbow Road, I'm assuming there's a Rainbow Road up here, there must be, there always is. If you're doing a track like Rainbow Road and you're likely to get knocked off when you're drifting, then perhaps go for someone with a bit of a heavier weight. It might mean that you get a little bit more stability and get knocked off less. Anyhow, I went for Luigi, he looked quite cool, driving around in his vacuum cleaner. But Poltergust, if you've played Luigi's Mansion and know the reference there. Looked like a fairly good character with mediocre sort of average stats. So he seemed like a good place to start without thinking too hard about it. I don't know why I've always been a slightly more of a fan of Luigi than I have Mario. Maybe because he's green. Some of you will know my favourite colour is aquamarine, not far off green. So thank you, Mr. Luigi. You seem to have managed to get us 40 points. That should be the end of that cup. And with luck, we will have unlocked another cup, or I'm assuming it's another cup actually. And we had 2 cups available, and then 2 question marks, so it's got to be another cup surely. 2-star rank, not too bad. I'm guessing there's a 3-star rank available, so it's okay, but I might want to go back and redo that at some point. But it's 50cc, so it depends whether I can really be bothered. We'll see that later at the time. If you desperately want me to go back and redo that at some point, then let me know. I'm guessing most of you will. Let's move on to the other tracks first. Oh, there we go, Star Cup. Yeah, there's normally a Star Cup. Sometimes there's special cups as well. We'll see what's going on here. But the Star Cup has been added for next time's race. I'm not going to do that now, but I will very quickly just show you it there. So Grand Prix 50cc, doesn't matter who the character is. There, yeah, as you can see, that has now been unlocked, ready to go for next time. And we will have some fun. I will see you all then. Probably be an update at the weekend, so either Saturday, late Saturday, or early Sunday. See you then. I look forward to your competition submit entries. Until then, enjoy playing and good luck on the revision you might be doing.